Some stories are not just scary, they are real. And sometimes the people we trust the most can hide the darkest secrets. This is not a ghost story. This is something far more disturbing, because it actually happened. This is the story of Jolly Joseph, a woman who lived a quiet and normal life in a small village in Kerala, but behind that calm and simple life, there was a truth no one could ever imagine. Koodathayi, a peaceful village in Kozhikode, a place where mornings begin with silence, where neighbors know each other by name, and where families live together with trust. In such a place, crime feels distant, almost impossible. People leave their doors open. They believe in each other, and they never imagined danger could come from someone inside their own home. Jolly Joseph was one of those people everyone trusted. She was known as an educated woman, someone who spoke confidently, someone who behaved with dignity. People believed she worked as a lecturer. She carried herself like a professional, calm, composed, and intelligent. She was married to Roy Thomas and lived with his family. To outsiders, their life looked simple and normal, a regular family living peacefully. But sometimes what we see is not the truth. Behind that normal life, something else was slowly unfolding. In 2002, something unexpected happened. Roy Thomas, Jolly's husband, was found dead inside his own home. The news spread quickly in the village. People gathered, shocked and confused. It was sudden. There were no clear signs, no warning. At that time, it was believed to be a suicide. There were no strong doubts. No deep investigation followed. The family was in grief, and slowly, life moved on. But something about it didn't feel right. After Roy's death, Jolly remained calm. She handled the situation with confidence. People around her saw strength, not fear. They respected her even more. Time passed. Days became months, and months became years. And then, another tragedy happened. Anama Thomas, Roy's mother, suddenly collapsed and died. It was again unexpected, but she was elderly, so people believed it was natural. There were no serious doubts. The family mourned once again, and life continued. But if you look closely, something was changing. 2 sudden deaths in the same family. Still, no one questioned it deeply. Then came another loss. Tom Thomas, the father of Roy, also passed away. Now, people started to feel uncomfortable. 3 deaths, all within the same family, all happening in unusual ways. But there was still no proof, no evidence, just a feeling that something wasn't right. And through all this, Jolly remained the same, calm, composed, never showing panic. She attended every funeral, spoke gently to people, comforted others. She stood strong, like someone who had nothing to hide. Years passed again, and then another death. A close relative named Matthew died under mysterious circumstances. At this point, the pattern was becoming impossible to ignore. But still, there was no clear answer. Everything looked normal on the surface. No one imagined that all these incidents could be connected. But sometimes, the truth hides in plain sight. And slowly, very slowly, people began to ask questions. Why were these deaths happening? Why did they all feel so sudden? And why did they all seem connected to one place, one family? Doubts started growing. Not loud, not direct, but quiet doubts inside people's minds. And once a doubt enters, it never truly leaves. The story that once looked normal was now beginning to feel different. But no one was ready for what was coming next.